Excuse me, the Canadian people are not obliged, 41 million people are not obliged to wait around while this party sorts out its shit. There's the bad news and the good news. The bad news is that people feel like they've done absolutely everything right and their lives are trapped. Young people say, look, okay, I went through, I got an education, I work nonstop, and I have made the calculation that there is no mathematical path for me to own a house. It's just not possible. In Toronto here, for example, if you take the average income and the average house price, it would take you 29 years to save up for a down payment. And so if you're a young woman who's got a biological clock, obviously, well, do the math. You start off at, let's say you're 25. Well, you're going to be in your 50s before you can afford the average house. Then there's the kind of middle-aged people who do have kids already, and they're terrified of the dangers in the streets. I mean, our streets are just being overtaken by drugs and gangsterism and other dangers, and they want safety again. And then you have business owners that are saying there's just no way to continue to compete in Canada. We have to look at moving. And that means the next 200 jobs we create is going to be in Ohio or Florida or some other place than Canada. In fact, the youth were the first to come on board with me. My rallies were overwhelmingly populated with youth, which is not normal for conservatives.
Right.
And the reason is because in your youth, of course, you as you write it, young people want to have the adventure of their lives. They want to go into the wilderness and earn a living and bring it home. So now young people and I love this. This is great news. Our young people are saying, I want to start a business. I want to invent something. I want to create things. I want to become a tradesman, and then I want to hire 5 other tradesmen. And by the time I retire, I want to have 300 employees. And then I want to give that company to my kids. These are the stories that I hear when I go out and about in Canada. And the great news is we can have all those things. That's the optimistic message that I have for people. But we've got a limitless supply of resources here. We're like a cornucopia. The third biggest supply of oil, 5th biggest supply of natural gas, biggest supply of uranium, 5th biggest supply of lithium. We've got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 coasts to tidewater.
Right.
We live next to the biggest military and economic superpower the world has ever seen. We have a highly educated population and the best system of government in the history of the world, the parliamentary system. Not the best government, but the best system of government. So all these massive advantages, we just need to unleash that potential. Welcome to Canada. We're home of the world's most affluent middle class. And in that article, the Times had calculated that median American and Canadian incomes were tied, and that Canadians were slightly better off. Now, part of that was because of the 08-09 financial crisis hit them harder than it hit us. But still, now per capita GDP in the States is $22,000 higher than in Canada, measured in USD. Real estate is significantly cheaper than ours. So their dollars go a lot further, even when you match up the exchange.
Hey friends, you are welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and I believe you all are doing very fine. So here is a recent interview with Pierre Poilievre, and you all can hear all his promises. They all sound good. The part that shocked me most was when he talked about how long it takes to save to buy a home in Canada. I think he was referring to Toronto, and I was kind of shocked. In my next video, I'll be showing you the remaining part of this interview. Like, it sounds so good. It sounds good. So what do you have to say, guys, about all these things Pierre Poilievre is saying? Do you think he's just making words, or do you think he's just trying to cajole people? Do you think he's going to be a very good PM, that is Prime Minister? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section, and see you all in my next one. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Bye.